Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. How are you all? I hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. Hope you had a great weekend. That you're excited to go into this week. This week, I wanted to ask you this question. I wanted you to go through this week thinking about this question. Are you happy? Simple question, right? Are you happy? And really, it should be a yes, no answer is, are you happy? And here's the thing. Here's what I found. And this has been my own experience in my own life is for the longest time, I thought that happiness was something that was tied to my external environment, external circumstances. So when I had the perfect house, when I had the perfect car, when I was in the perfect dress size, when I had the perfect shoes, then I would be happy. You know what I'm learning? And you know what I have learned? Is that happiness has nothing to do with external circumstances. That as they say, happiness is an inside job. That unless you're happy internally, anything, doesn't matter what things you possess externally, will never make you happy. It'll never be enough. So I really wanted you to think about that as you go through the week. Now, I was listening to a fantastic podcast. If you're not into podcasts, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get into podcasts. There are so many amazing podcasts. And I was actually listening to Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Conversations. And they recently republished a speech that was given by a guy called Sean Aker. And I'm going to link to that in the notes. And Sean Aker, his job is he's actually a happiness researcher. I'm like, that's a real job? But yeah, his real job is he researches happiness, and he is based at Harvard. And he gave a speech, and he was speaking to Oprah about happiness and what it means. And his research has borne all of that out, that you don't need the external to make you happy. And also his research has borne out the fact that if you're not happy where you are with the circumstances that you have now, you won't be any happier when you get where you think the things that'll make you happy are. And I'll link to that episode. But he talks about optimism. And he says, yes, absolutely, there are bad things that'll happen in life. And it's not to say they should just be Pollyanna and, the world is just look at the world through rose-tinted glasses. But he talks about going through life with something that he calls rational optimism, where really the world is colored by how you go through the world. And so if you go through the world looking for things to be happy about, then you will be happier. And it won't be dependent on those external things to make you happy. And so that's something that I want you to really think about as you go through this week is, am I happy? And what does it take to be happy? And really the fact that happiness ultimately is an inside job. In any moment, the one thing that we all have as human beings, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of you say, I have no money, I have no job, whatever your circumstance is, you always, always have the power to choose. The power to choose how you respond to your circumstances. And so I'll say to you this week, as you go through the week, choose happy. Choose to be happy. Choose to look at the positive in whatever situation you're in. And kind of going back to something that I said a couple of weeks ago, that gratitude, that a big part of being happy and realizing how much you have to be happy for is gratitude. So I want to wish you an amazing week. I want to say, hey, Elijah, yes, happiness is an inside job. Thank you so much. Yes, happy Victoria Day to all the Canadians who are having a day off today. Hope you have amazing weather where you are. Have a fantastic week, and let's choose happy.